In this video, you will see examples of how to use the mental math cards. And here's what should be in your packet. A hundreds chart, subitizing cards. For the younger grades, these are number recognition cards. How many is that? Or what number is this? There's a bunch of different ones. What number is that? Number recognition. For the older grades, they're the dots, but they're multiplication dots. Things like this. And later on with it covered like that. Now the rest of the packet are things resources you can pull from at different times of the day. During a transition, trying to get the kids back to their seats quickly. During a brain break, they just need a quick break. When you're about to line up to leave the classroom. A quick game, you have 5 minutes left at the end of the day. Entrance passwords, password to get back into the room. So these are the resources that you should have in your packet, and now I'll show you some examples of using those. I would also give you a word of caution that you don't have to use the same resource you don't have to pull a card every time. You might want to use the same card for a full week. If it's counting by sevens and your kids don't know how to count by sevens, then do counting by sevens for a whole week or 2 weeks until they do learn to count by sevens. So you might want to stick on the same resource for a while, not always pull a card every time. Also, you may want to copy yours on cardstock, or you may want to laminate them, or you may want to copy them bigger, especially with these subitizing cards. It can be hard for the whole class to see something like this. So you might want to copy it on a full sheet of paper for each card or whatever. And you have the ability to do that if you want to. But also, again, this is not all-encompassing. It's just one resource, one way to help you do more mental math throughout the day in your classroom. Hey, you've got to know the secret code to get back into our room. 10. We're counting by tens. That's today's secret code.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
So I want everybody to think of how old you are. Raise your hand when you've got the answer. You should already know it really fast. Okay, you know how old you are. I want you to add 10 to it. Now take away 3 from that. And now I want you to call out the answer. What number is it? Ready, set, go.
15.
Okay, you might have different answers. It's somewhere around 15 probably. That's how many jumping jacks you're going to do. Stand up and do that number of jumping jacks. Ready, set, go. So, I want you to think how many letters are in your name. Count them up. How many letters are in your first name? Your first name. Raise your hand when you think you have it, the number of letters in your first name. Shh, don't tell me, just raise your hand. Now we're going to practice some multiplication facts. I want you to times that by 10. So when I come to you, you got to tell me the answer, and if it's right, then I'll have you line up.
60, 40.
Okay, everybody back to your seats before I get to 70. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63. Oh, Fisher beat me. Everybody beat me. Way to go, you guys.